Deputy Speaker, can I finally say I want to thank the Redland community and our candidate Rebecca Young, who had me out in that wonderful electorate a few weeks ago. We met with Gail and Lindsay from our parking spots group from the Weinam Creek PDA area. Massive issues, Mr Deputy Speaker, for the Southern Moreton Bay residents. The island residents have not got sufficient parking on the mainland. They have attempted to get the government to fix this, the council to fix this. It has not been happening. And I want to thank Gail and Lindsay from that particular group for meeting with me, talking about these issues. I toured the area. I looked at all the parking spots. The PDA application that the council have handed over as trustees to the council will not provide reliable and affordable, efficient parking for the island residents on the mainland. Why do the island residents need affordable and reliable parking, Mr Deputy Speaker? Because they've got to go to their doctors, grocery shopping, visiting family and friends, other appointments on the mainland. And why should they be denied? Why should the Southern Moreton Bay Island residents be denied the reliable and affordable parking that other residents have on the mainland, Deputy Speaker? I would absolutely call on the state government to take an active interest in this and fix it. We need absolute affordable parking for the island residents. And what the government are planning is only an extra 100 or so parking spots. It will not be sufficient for the island residents in that area. I want to thank the group and I want to thank Rebecca Young for taking this issue seriously, because the Labor Party have not.
Expired. Member, resume your seat. The House will come to order.
Deputy Speaker, I think you need to stop the press for a second, because I can't believe I'm about to say this, but the member for Weinam and I have found something that we mutually agree on today. The Weinam Creek PDA is an absolute disaster being led by Redland City Council. I have never seen a project roll out so slowly in all my life. But obviously what the LNP candidate for the Redlands forgot to tell the member for Weinam is that her mate, her mentor, the LNP Mayor for Redlands, Karen Williams, and the Redland City Council are the ones that are delaying it. They've got it out at the moment through their Redlands Investment Corporation for an EOI for a private development partner. So clearly they haven't got the information correct. It is the LNP that is absolutely delaying that project down there, which is of critical importance to those island communities. So, you know, I would ask the member for Weinam to pick up the phone to the mayor, to his LNP mayor friend, and ask her to accelerate that project. Even better, I am happy to sit down with the member for Weinam this afternoon and prepare a joint letter on our behalf, calling on the Redland City Council to accelerate the project, to get on with the job, and to also commit to maintaining Redland City Council ownership of that car park, to make sure that private operators don't come in and put parking fees, privatisation, because we know privatisation is in the LNP's DNA, to make sure that that car park is council owned and operated, to ensure that we can get the best cost benefit to island community residents that live over there. That Redland City Council have been pushing growth over on those islands for years now. So I'd ask the member for Weinam, I'm happy to go on a unity ticket on this one and prepare that letter with him. Well, have you had a look at the PDA, member for Currumbin? Deputy Speaker, I'd ask the member for Currumbin, before she shoots from the hip, that she might want to go and take a look at the PDA that is available online at Weinam Creek.
Member for Currumbin, member for Lytton, we'll see you crawling across the chamber.
Honestly. Do your homework first, member for Currumbin. You know, we have delivered down in that Weinam Creek area, in the PDA, the first piece of catalytic infrastructure down there in our satellite hospital. It is a fantastic asset down there, and we have been able to deliver that completed, open and operational this year, and council can't deliver a simple car park. Like, honestly. You know, it is absolutely crazy. So when we talk about deliveries, and I think that the member for Weinam, in his contribution, he said, you know, to talk about what we've done. Well, when I would need hours and hours to talk about the number of projects that we have delivered down there. I hope you got the chance to check out our beautiful new ferry terminals. $46 million worth of ferry terminals for Russell Island, Macleay Island, Lamb Island, Carragara Island. They are absolutely fantastic. The work that we're putting in down at Redlands Hospital, the ICU sod turn with ADCO, the new ward that's about to be opened up later in November with Hutchinson Builders. There is a heap of work going on in that healthcare space. the commitment for the design and planning work and the construction of a new $150 million mental health facility, all part of that stage 2 development. So when we talk about delivering, the Palaszczuk government has consistently delivered, in my term, 2,159 days I've had the privilege of representing this community, and we have delivered, in terms of the healthcare space, education, air conditioning for every school classroom, new school precincts at the Redlands District Special School, new classrooms in nearly every school. We've got the new school underway down in Redland Bay because we are planning for growth. We actually do have a vision for our region. We've actually had to jump in and sort out with Redland City Council delivering a housing strategy that they refused to do on multiple times. So that is an LNP-run council. So when you talk about priorities, I tell you what, they wouldn't know what they were if they come up and bit them out there. So the Palaszczuk government will continue to deliver for my Redlands community. The assets and infrastructure that have been delivered in the last 6 years is simply incredible. Again, I look forward to hearing from the member for Kawana. I really hope he wants to be on a joint ticket because that car park is critical for the 10,000 people that live across those 4 islands. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.